YouTube. Finally got the GoPro. Finally able to film POVs for you guys. And this has been a long waiting. Pretty much, so what's gonna be going on in this entire, like, I guess you can say, channel is gonna be mainly POV drives and POV stuff from my point of view, because simply I think it's easier just to slap the camera on top of my head, even though it weighs a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. I want this channel to go pretty far with this car and everything. That's what it is for, and I like just making videos, I guess. There are plans for this car, and I do have a full build sheet, and I will review this car, everything, when I got price wise and all that. But for now, it's just POV drives and just enjoying this snowy weather out here for me, but it's dried up on land. So I've been meaning to make an actual video with the camera, because it's definitely different, and when you view it on TV, it looks proper and not like how my normal videos look, which is my phone camera and messed up. I think it's gonna be fun. There are gonna be different cars in this entire channel, like for example my car and then my buddy's car. We'll review his car once he feels like it and everything. We'll go over that, but for right now it's just POV drives, and that's really it. And I might have some more video ideas, but for now I just got the GoPro. I'm kind of happy about it. That's the main thing. So now I can film and do different videos and stuff. That way I don't have to walk around with a vlog camera in my hand, or like, eventually I will, but if I do end up getting to that point. But for right now, it's me just POV driving. Right now I got a pretty decent drive. I got a 22-minute drive to go somewhere. Decent amount of back roads, but then I hop on the main road after this long road. I think it's like 2-3 back roads, but it takes me a minute just to get there, but it'll be fine. But I can't wait for me to film more with this GoPro that I just got. I literally got it yesterday, and I'm already loving it. Oh man. But there's literally nothing done to this car. This car is completely stock, other than there's aftermarket wheels on it when I got it. I got it for one heck of a steal of a price that I'll review in a different video, but I'm happy with it. Another car got wrecked. I already posted a video about that and what happened, but for the people that don't know, I got rear-ended, and I had a 2009 Pontiac Vibe. It was red. The paint was horrible. The muffler was rusted off, so I put a cheap Amazon or eBay one on it. It didn't sound like a fart can, but it didn't sound great either, I guess you could say. I did not want to pay $1,000 just to get a new one on there. I mean, come on, $1,000 just for a new muffler? Like, nah, I'm good. They said it was like a gasket or something, and like it was midway through the pipe, so I was thinking, like, why not just make more piping, or like just weld on extra pipe and then fix it. But that car gave me a few issues, but for the car and for the price of what we got it for, it wasn't horrible. But at the same time, in the same market, I figured like we could have gotten something else. Like, I got this is completely paid off. I paid full cash for this, and I think it's a huge upgrade from what I got from. Yes, you might clown me for having an Infiniti or a G35 or whatever, but for what I got it for the mileage that's on it, and how much I paid for it, and all the ones in my local area, and like the cars that I was looking for. So I was looking for an Acura TL, Honda Accord. I did not want a Corolla or Camry. So my thing was, my next car, I wanted it to be either if it was going to be a 4-cylinder, it had to be a 4-cylinder turbo. I was thinking of Veloster, but just to stick with the hatch, or a Mazda Speed 3 hatch. But those I couldn't find for a decent price in my area, or the price range I was looking for. Not only that, but looking for a Mazda. I saw a Mazda 3. I I went test drove it. I didn't like it at all. I thought I would stay in the hatch because I really loved my hatchback. It had a lot of room. It was very beneficial for like if I was moving stuff around. Not saying that this car isn't. I wanted a car. I went from all I drove a lot was SUVs, and that's all we ever drove in my entire family was just SUVs. We really didn't drive many cars, and if they were like small cars. But I went from an SUV, driving an SUV and truck around, to going to a hatch as my first car, and it felt weird because I would take the turns too wide, and then so I had to get used to it, and then just, you know, turn pretty sharp in. But now it's like, oh, now I'm in a car. I went from a hatchback to a car, like an actual sedan, and I'm actually happy with this. There are a few things that do need to get fixed. For example, I changed my differential fluid just recently. I did an oil change. Air box was dirty, so I fixed that. And then I feel like there's some more stuff that I'm missing, but I gotta change the transmission fluid. I'm not flushing it, I'm just changing it. I had a gas leak because I accidentally overfilled my tank because the gas gauge sometimes is wonky on here. And then yeah, so there's nothing. I'm doing maintenance before mods. It's a big thing. Just gotta do maintenance before mods. So I'm finishing up on maintenance wise, and then I'll be able to do modifications. For example, I think modification I really want to do is I really want to do the Z1's traction arms. Really want to do all that. I want to do suspension work first, kind of. I want to get some suspension work done. So like, I definitely want to do the traction bars. I want to do a rear subframe or rear sway bar, stiffen the rear up a little bit more, and the front. And then I am also getting a Megan Racing strut tower bar. By no means is this a race car at all. It is not. But I do want it as a fun sedan that I can actually like enjoy and slightly modify. Later on down the line, I'm thinking about maybe getting it tuned, but it's not going to be anything aggressive. It's not going to be anything aggressive. I don't want it to sound like for exhaust wise and engine wise, I don't want it to sound like, I don't like the rasp. A lot of people, they're Infinitis, they have a lot of rasp or a lot of drone. I'm not doing test pipes. I'm not doing long tube headers. I don't plan on doing that. But if it happens, it happens. But I don't plan on it. I think the car is nice the way it is. I might just add a single exit muffler, and I'm gonna do some cosmetic stuff. I am gonna do engine work as well. Believe me, the car is not gonna be stock completely. It is gonna have some decent modifications on it, like headlights. There's gonna be some stuff cosmetic and then engine, but I'm mainly focusing on engine wise first, then do cosmetic. Simply because I'd rather get all that stuff out the way with first, because I know the engine modifications, I can get that done, boom, get it all during winter time, and then install it during like